Hiya. Um, I have been seeing a quote everywhere and it has inspired me to do a reading for you. Um, it is a quote from Anais Nin, who said, "We don't see things as they are, we see them as we are." So coming at this from like a vibrational um stance. So it's saying like the lens that you are perceiving the world through is literally muddied by whatever state your energetic being is in, your emotional being is in. So I thought this would be quite fun maybe, healing to explore. So I'm going to break it down by astrological signs. So you're welcome to watch your sun, your moon, your rising, all of them, whichever one feels more resonant, stick with that. If none of them resonate, then the message isn't for you, and that's fine. There may be another reading somewhere on YouTube for you, or one of my readings later on. Okay. Hi, Gemini. Okay. So, Sun, Moon, Rising. We are looking at what lens you are seeing the world through currently. Okay, this is interesting. So you've got the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands traditionally is a card of victory and celebration. It's like the triumphant knight returning from war. So in terms of we don't see things as they are, we see them as we are. Like this actually feels good. Like as a reader, this would say to me that you are seeing the world as a pretty decent place at the moment. Which is great. Good job. Um, I mean, there are a couple of clouds. I mean, there's always going to be a couple of clouds, but it looks like you are navigating the world nicely because you're a winner. Like, why wouldn't you? Like, I love this as an energy to be viewing the world. Oh my God, I've never noticed. Like, I've had this deck a while, but I've never noticed there's all these little birds here, and I actually feel like this is suggesting like the your creations, your output into the world is lifting other people and helping carry other people along. Um, so there could be something there perhaps in that you do feel a little bit like you're carrying other people. Um, Not necessarily in a negative way, but like just responsibilities. Um, yeah, just but it's counterbalanced with this hummingbird because hummingbirds are lightness and joy and playfulness. We're also very adaptable because they can change they move in like every direction, I think. They can forwards, backwards, up, down, diagonally. Sorry, I was just thinking about, I think there's something about their wings. Do they move in a figure of eight? I don't know. I may be imagining that. I don't know the relevance of it right now. But anyway, yeah, I feel like you are viewing the world through a pretty good lens at the moment. Um, so we'll see why Spirit's bringing this up. Okay, this came up in Taurus, but in a different position. So judgment. This is in some decks referred to as the call or the awakening. So I feel like, so in my idea of what this like reading would be in the spread, this position would be where did this come from? With the view that the first card is probably something slightly like um less desirable as a lens that we're viewing the world. But obviously, because your lens is shiny, I shifted it a little bit. But I think actually maybe this is more driven to the original meaning of this card. Where did this come from? So this is, I feel like you have already been through a degree of awakening, like a degree of shifting onto your soul path and living from that perspective. Because really this is what we're talking about is perspectives and your perception of the world kind of thing. So I feel like you've heard the call. You're listening to God's spirit, your guides, your internal self, which is the main one. Um, you follow the gut nudges, you take the steps, and because you are doing those things, you are reaping the benefits, and everyone around you is reaping the benefits because you are living a soul-aligned path. Good job. Good job. Um, yeah, this just feels really good. Like, you know. I feel like I should be pulling something for you to work through. It's quite yeah, it's nice actually to get a reading where you're in a good spot. Um, this is yeah, spirit giving you that little rub on the head to say, well done, good job. So we'll see if there is any work to be done. Does Gemini need to do anything with this? No, nice. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles, you just need to continue being loving. Like, the Queen of Pentacles has always got like little dependents with her. So whether this is family, if you have children, it could be pets, it could be friends, it could be your parents, it could be your colleagues. This is just people who we saw that you are carrying. So I feel like actually it's like your spirits, your optimism, your energy is lifting other people, which is amazing. Like, obviously, don't let that deplete you in any way. Allow that in itself to fill your cup, that you know that, oh, when I'm enjoying everything and when I'm, self-validating and filling my own cup, I know it overflows and fills onto all these other people. And that's amazing. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles, she's really grounded. This is the element of earth that is solid. This isn't as much as we've got the hummingbird, this isn't flighty energy. This is you. Like, this just feels like a core aspect of you that you are just brimming with love and positivity, and it uplifts everyone else, and you are viewing the world through that lens. We don't see things as they are, we see them as we are. So if you are full of this positive energy and vibrancy, the world is reflected back to you through that lens, and you see everything like that, and then everyone can see you like that because your energetic vibration hits their field and helps to shift their vibration, and then they can see things in the way that you see things, and it's just this wonderful little circuit of positivity. Like, I love this for you. You need to come hang out with me. Okay, so anything else from Spirit? Truth. Sorry. You got the Observer. Okay, I like this. I like that she's sitting on the ground. I like that she's wearing red, which correlates to the root chakra. So again, you're very grounded. You are like, as much as we're talking about living from your soul and vibrating light and positivity, you're it's not coming from this otherworldly, out of body, la la delulu kind of thing. It's rooted, it's grounded. You've observed, you've seen that life is good, and it can be good if you see the good. It's a yeah, it's this is, you're so in control of how you're perceiving the world. Like, you have that level, as a Gemini, you're a thinker, you're at that level of understanding of the way that the universe works, and that if you focus on the good, you will see more of the good. It's the whole gratitude practice. If at the end of the day you think of three awesome things that happened that day, you go to bed in that vibration of three awesome things. And then when you wake up in the morning, what three things can you see right then and there that are awesome? My duvet is really good. I'm going to have an amazing cup of coffee in a minute. It's going to be really, really good. My babies are coming to give me cuddles. These are all positive things that if you focus on, it sets the tone. It bookends your day with positive vibrations, versus waking up and going, oh my God, it's another day, blah, 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 blah. And that sets a very different tone, and you've observed how your state impacts your day and your energy and the energy of those around you. And, it's really it's like this just feels really good. Like your understanding of the fabric of the universe is there. It's on point. And I think, in this image here, it's got like dandelion seeds flying away from her head. So I think that is just a little nod from spirit then saying, if you know that your vibration impacts the world, that your reality that you are creating in every moment, can we bring in a little bit of the Delulu? What are you imagining for yourself, or that how can you create something more? I mean, everything looks pretty good anyway, so it's just a little challenge. It's like, could there be more? And the power of your thoughts and the power of your attention. Like, this is coming up so much at the moment. Like, I'm witnessing it so much, that your attention is your most valuable commodity. Like, we know it in social media and stuff, everyone is vying for your attention because there's money to be made in that. And just that whole phrase of pay attention. You're paying your attention. You're giving people that valuable thing, and your attention, your focus in terms of the fabric of the universe and the structure of our reality. Your focus is the most powerful thing. It's like what you focus on grows because you're putting energy into it. Where energy goes, no, where focus goes, energy flows. Um, so yeah, like that, the power. So use that. Create a little magic. Make something even bigger and better than what you've already got. Because why? There are no limits. Don't limit yourself. Spirit's not. Yeah, it's coming full angels. It's calling you, sparkles. Come on, let's make something even bigger, even brighter. Because you're on it. Keep going. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it has been inspiring. And I'll see you soon.